So you have a question about Art Deco. We all have heard of the term, but what makes something Art Deco? Let's take a short trip to understand the basics of Deco. Hopefully you can point it out when you see this type of art. See you on the other side.
The Sunday Painter. Please click and subscribe. Hit the like button and don't forget the little bell so you will be the first when we have an inspirational idea.
Art Deco, sometimes referred to as Deco, is a style of visual arts, architecture and design. Art Deco influenced the design of buildings to the shape of your radio. It took its name, short for Arts Décoratifs, an exhibition of modern decorative and industrial arts that was held in Paris in 1925. Art Deco represented luxury and glamour. It was influenced by the bold geometric forms of Cubism. The actual phrase Art Deco did not appear in print until 1966, when it featured in the title of the first modern exhibition on the subject, held by the Museum of Decorative Arts in Paris. Deco was closely connected with the rise in status of decorative artists, who until late in the 19th century had been considered simply as artisans. Before we go on, let's take a look at Cubism so we can have a better understanding of Art Deco. Cubism was a revolutionary new approach to representing reality invented in around 1907-08 by artists Pablo Picasso and Georges Braque. By breaking objects and figures down into distinct areas, or planes, the artists aim to show different viewpoints at the same time and within the same space and so suggest their three-dimensional form. In doing so they also emphasize the two-dimensional flatness of the canvas instead of creating the illusion of depth. The way I always understood Cubism was when you look at a sculpture, you can walk around the work and see all sides from different points of view. Now in a painting you can only see one side from your perspective, but what would the painting look like if you could see the other side? So in this style of painting you can see the front and the back or the side you could not see at the same time. Technically you can walk all the way around the painted subject, in a sense. So if you broke up a sculpture and painted all sides, this is what it would look like. Now on back to Deco. Deco was associated with both luxury and modernity. It combined very expensive materials and exquisite craftsmanship put into modernistic forms. Nothing was cheap about Art Deco. Deco borrowed from many styles, but for me when I take a look at Deco it seemed to have a mechanical feel, with sharp planes and lines. Streamline design of style. To take a complicated form and take it to its simpler line. Take a look at these wallpapers. This wallpaper is from the Art Nouveau period, round shapes with a flow of a natural flower. This is an Art Deco flower wallpaper. It has more of an industrial feel even though at the same subject. Streamline of design is the idea of Art Deco. American version of the Art Deco style was a stripped down and sleeker version, from the more elaborate European Art Deco style. Basic geometric design, that could have been machine-produced resembling the simplest form to function was everywhere in the era of Art Deco. Although it has lost its popularity after World War II, it was revitalized during the 60s. Deco still has an influence on design today. Now you have a general idea of what is Art Deco. If you learn anything, please subscribe for more art history documentary lessons, and thanks for watching.